Hi, this is Attila 16 and this is another episode of my campaign. Now in this battle I'm actually facing an acceptable army. It's pretty strong. Not sure where they will spawn though. And they have some artillery. So I think what I'll do is I'll spread my different troops in wide line around the fort. And the goal of doing so will be to potentially reduce my losses from enemy artillery. So I'll spread them around, and once I'll know where the enemy fire is coming from, I'll take different action. Alright, so I'll deploy my live infantry on well, over there, and they will potentially slow down the enemy, which is good. And I'll deploy, what can I deploy? I'll deploy my sharpshooter over here. Not on the wall, because I don't want the wall to get exploded right away, in case of enemy artillery firing on me. And alright, like this. I seem to have some artillery which could probably return fire to the enemy, but I will not count much on them to inflict any significant damage to the enemy. So right now the strategy here is really to wait and see what will happen, who will receive fire and who won't. And there we go. Alright, need to spot those artillery, see where I'll be shot at. Okay, it's all over there. And what are they shooting at? Perhaps my general. Oh, the good news is that they seem to be shooting on the towers, so that's a good thing. Same time, I don't have any visual on any army. Oh, they are there. Here's what I'll do. I'll deploy my infantry, line infantry on that side. Okay, they are apparently shooting my Kietai, perhaps. So I'll move them into a safer position. While here I'll deploy my live infantry where they can face this enemy there. At the same time, my artillery seem to be firing on stuff, but I need to know more. Not sure if there's any more enemy coming from any specific area. Well, I'll let my artillery shoot on the enemy cavalry, saber cavalry. Cavalry is an easy prey for artillery because they are pretty big, and even though they are moving usually, it's still a big prey or a big target, to say the least. The enemy really seemed to be firing specifically on my archery tower. Yeah, as I say. I think I might even have destroyed that one. Okay, I'll go hide my elite troops where they are protected. There seems to be a firefight going on here. It's really strange that the artillery is all the way over there, and yet they are attacking me from that side. On the other hand, they seem to perhaps shoot my elite troops here. That make more sense. And while they do that, which I hope they do, oh, here they are firing on my my sharpshooters. There seems to be one unit of Shogun infantry coming that way. And here what I'll do is I'll redeploy my elite troops into a wide line, which hopefully won't attract the enemy attention, but they will certainly get noticed, because what I plan to do is to put them in kneel firing, and they will very effectively shoot the enemy, hopefully. While here I'll shoot the sharpshooters. Oh yeah, it did attract the enemy artillery. I'll redeploy them a little back. I'll use the fort as cover. Okay, enemies are coming by the wall. I'll deploy my troops on the wall. Have some additional sharpshooters here. Well, I'm not even nail firing yet, and the enemies are rotted. Now let's see what's happening over here. Shogun infantry is already wavering. That was rather fast. A lot of losses in my sharpshooters because of enemy artillery. Need to be careful about that. I'll redeploy my troops and I'll replace this unit in order not to have it disbanded. While here, I'll redeploy these different units to fire on the enemy which are climbing the wall. Okay, what's that? Shogun infantry. I'll wait for them on the wall, behind good cover. Well, here I'll order my troops to fire on the Shogunate infantry. Sharpshooters are not really good in melee, but well, actually are they? Well, they are not much different from others. Yeah, I think this unit right here is really getting shot at by the enemy artillery, specifically. Right, nail firing. That should rout them. Now, how is this unit coping? I'll remove this unit from the wall. Oh wait, who are these? Yeah, I should remove them. Need to preserve their number to prevent them from being disbanded. Yeah, unit of live infantry. It's not much of a concern. There's still a firefight going on here. I'll remove these troops to preserve their number. Well, here, what are they doing? They're not even shooting. It's probably because of the topographic element here, which is preventing them from having a good view. I guess I will have to tell them to advance and shoot the enemy. A few of the enemy infantry are climbing the wall. I'll reposition my line infantry to react to that. Well, here, who are these? Alright, so the different troops which are entering inside the castle seem to be routed very quickly. Okay, what I'll do here is I'll remove these, and I will send my elite troops on the wall over there. Oh, they seem to be nail firing in a different direction there. That's rather interesting. How about shooting these now? And now I'll redeploy a few sharpshooter on the wall to fire on the cavalry over there. Okay. Yeah, they don't like my sharpshooters apparently. But since this wall is already pretty much destroyed, I'll hope for my sharpshooter to be able to shoot a few of the saber cavalry. I really wish those sharpshooter were firing faster. I guess that's why I'll be searching for the suppression fire skill. And here I'll redeploy these here into a better formation to face those sharpshooters over there. Well, that's interesting. My sharpshooters really took most of the damage in this battle. Need fire toward the enemy, please.
Your victory is close, sir.
Yeah, might be. Hope so. Okay, so the enemy seem to be withdrawing, which is a good thing. And victory. Now let's go back to the campaign and see the impact of this. Alright, so that was a close victory. I killed 1290 and I lost 440. 14, sorry. And now what I'll do is I'll just continue toward the next province of the Black Faction, and then I'll go down to Musashi. Unless another faction attack me first. In which case I will likely react to that. But my main problem with the army I have currently is that I don't have artillery, and that makes me vulnerable to enemy artillery. Yeah, that province of Musashi might be a hard challenge to get. Because right now there's mostly 3 nearly full army, so that might be a little tricky. What I could do though is to continue my expansion toward the north and just go all the way north, and from there build up an army. Alright, so let's see. Here I have 2 ships against perhaps, well, many. That's good enough. Well, here, what do? I have 1 big ship which can sink all those ships around the base. I think I'll do that, and I might not show the battles though. We'll see. I'll do that. Now they are already fleeing. Bunch of coward. Guess I'll go get rid of these. These won't flee. And there we go. So I'll do this battle, and this is where my special ammunition might pays off. And I'll see you in that battle. I think I'll record this one because it seemed to worth it. But if it's a battle 1 against 1, I won't show that. So I'll see you at next episode, and have fun.